Why does a box of Hagoromo chalk cost $40 while you can grab a Crayola alternative for just a few dollars? To most people, chalk is just a simple tool, but for others, it's a vital part of their creative process. Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind the world's most luxurious chalk. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of Hagoromo chalk, a product revered by mathematicians, artists, and educators alike. Priced at around $40 for a box of 12 white pieces, Hagoromo chalk has sparked quite the discussion. Some say it's overpriced, while others argue it's worth every penny. So what makes this chalk so special? Is it truly deserving of its Royce of Chalk title? By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of why this humble classroom staple is causing such a stir. Hagoromo's journey began in Japan, where it quickly became a favorite of educators and artists. The story behind its rise is one of craftsmanship, precision, and passion. You see, most chalks on the market are made using basic calcium carbonate. While functional, cheaper chalk tends to produce a lot of dust, which can be distracting and unpleasant to use. The particles are light, so they often scatter into the air, causing irritation. This is where Hagoromo sets itself apart. The production process begins with a meticulous selection of materials. Calcium carbonate is still the primary ingredient, but the difference lies in the refinement process and the addition of secret ingredients, including oyster shell powder, that create its iconic smooth texture. This chalk is also denser and more durable than its competitors. The result is a product that doesn't just perform better, it feels different when you use it. The process of making a single stick of Hagoromo chalk is a labor of love. Industrial mixers are used to blend the ingredients, but the key is in the drying and molding. Each piece is carefully shaped and left to dry in a maturation room for just the right amount of time. This ensures that the chalk hardens properly without losing its soft, smooth writing quality. Unlike cheaper chalks that often crumble or leave faint marks, Hagoromo delivers clean, bold lines every time. Before we dive deeper into what makes Hagoromo so special, let's take a step back and explore the history of this chalk. Founded in 1932 in Nagoya, Japan, Hagoromo quickly became known for producing high-quality writing materials. The company's success didn't happen overnight, it was built on decades of perfecting its formula and process. The name Hagoromo itself refers to a traditional Japanese folk tale about a heavenly maiden who descends to earth, symbolizing purity and grace. This theme resonates with the product itself, which is known for its pristine, flawless performance. For years, Hagoromo chalk was the gold standard in classrooms across Japan. But in 2015, something happened that shook the chalk community to its core. The company announced it was shutting down. The original factory was set to close, and it seemed that Hagoromo chalk would disappear forever. This caused panic among loyal users, with some even stockpiling boxes of chalk in anticipation of the shutdown. Why? Because they knew no other brand could replicate what Hagoromo had to offer. Luckily, the story didn't end there. A Korean company saw the value in Hagoromo and stepped in to preserve its legacy. The production was moved to South Korea, where the same meticulous process continues to this day, ensuring that the legacy of Hagoromo chalk lives on. But what do the people who actually use Hagoromo chalk have to say? Here's where things get interesting. I reached out to several artists and educators to get their thoughts on whether or not Hagoromo is truly worth its premium price. One mathematician I spoke with described the experience as almost therapeutic. When you're writing complex equations or detailed diagrams, he said, you need something that feels consistent and reliable. Hagoromo chalk glides effortlessly on the board, leaving crisp lines that are easy to read and hard to erase. It's a game changer. Another artist told me that the color variety in Hagoromo's range is unmatched. When I'm working on large murals or sketches, I need vibrant colors that stand out. Hagoromo's colored chalk is rich and saturated, unlike cheaper brands that can look faded or chalky. Perhaps most striking was a testimonial from a professor who described Hagoromo as indispensable. He recalled a time when he tried switching to a cheaper alternative and immediately noticed the difference. The lines were faint, the chalk was dusty, and it just didn't feel right. Once you've used Hagoromo, it's hard to go back. These testimonials highlight what makes Hagoromo special. It's not just about the materials, it's about the overall experience of using it. For many, that smooth performance, consistent quality, and range of colors are worth every penny. So what does this all mean for artists, educators, and creators? Investing in high-quality materials like Hagoromo chalk isn't just a luxury, it can have a direct impact on your work. The tools we use shape the way we create. When you're using something that feels smooth, reliable, and consistent, it can boost your confidence and even improve your performance. There's also a psychological aspect to consider. High-quality materials can inspire you to push your limits, experiment, and take your work to the next level. On the flip side, using cheap, unreliable materials can be frustrating. Imagine you're working on a detailed project and your chalk keeps breaking or smudging. It's easy to lose focus or even give up on the task altogether. That's why so many professionals, whether they're mathematicians or artists, are willing to invest in premium materials. The right tools can make all the difference. So, why is Hagoromo chalk considered the Rolls-Royce of chalk? It comes down to a combination of history, craftsmanship, and user experience. The unique production process using high-quality ingredients like calcium carbonate and oyster shell powder ensures a chalk that's nearly dustless, smooth, and long-lasting. The brand's commitment to quality has built a loyal following of artists, mathematicians, and educators who swear by its performance. But beyond the technical aspects, Hagoromo chalk offers something more: an emotional connection. For those who use it, it's not just about writing or drawing. It's about the way the chalk feels in your hand, the way it glides effortlessly across the board, and the precision it brings to your work. In a world where most people are satisfied with the basics, Hagoromo stands out as a symbol of excellence. That's why, even at $40 a box, it continues to sell out. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever used Hagoromo chalk or another premium brand? How did it compare to the cheaper alternatives? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're passionate about high-quality materials or just love exploring niche products like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more in-depth videos about the tools that make a difference in the creative world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.